Hey guys, good morning. I wanted to show you guys another project that we had pop up for us this month. This is another rental, obviously, and well, it was out on another purchase contract kind of a deal, but the people had COVID issues or claimed they did, so weren't able to evict them for almost a year. But then, of course, we had the weather the other day that hit, what, negative 30 degrees or something for a while. And they chose that moment to let their power be turned off for non-payment and move out, securing the house and everything, obviously. So we had to go through court and everything to get the house back. But every pipe in this house burst, and I thought you guys might be interested to see what we jumped in here and did to deal with that particular issue. So I'm gonna walk around, show you guys a little bit of this. We've been here about 8 days, but the first almost entire week was dedicated to the backyard, which you'll see there. It was epic. Semi-loads of garbage, I would say. Now, there was a lot of scrap metal. I was able to let just scrappers from the neighborhood grab what they wanted. I love doing that. Helps them out. They make a few dollars, and I don't have to touch it. Any tonnage I don't have to move is that much I don't have to pick up on my back. So anyway, let's check it out real quick. I'll start right here. This is the kitchen, and I'll put a few shots of what this was looking like when we gutted it. But this has now been completely redone. This house is all concrete walls, which I've never seen that before. Even the ceiling is concrete. The walls are concrete. The floor is concrete. So this, and it's a full basement underneath this. Also all concrete. But this is the kitchen, and we've redone a lot of this. We put the dry lock. Let me see. I'll show you guys what it is here. This is UGL Dry Lock Extreme Basement and Masonry Waterproofer, 15-year. Yeah. So just to be sure, this was bare concrete. We pulled off all the wood that was no good anymore, everything. It held up surprisingly well for, 50, 60 years. But flooring in here looks okay. We're just cleaning all that up. Obviously, it's just that LifeProof, or what's it called? SmartCore Pro that we use a lot of. Everything is so annoying to deal with in here. They have all their electrical. I didn't do any of this, obviously. This is conduit that has to be run everywhere, like outdoor conduit, because it's set on a concrete wall. And then you can see the plumbing here too, all had to be chiseled into the wall by whoever did this originally in order to get it inset enough to get sheetrock over it. So instead of going back over bare concrete, we went ahead and painted all this after we washed it all. We've used mold protection, everything on it, cleaned it, and then finally bleached all the concrete after the mold guard and mold destroyer stuff had worked. And then the waterproofing over top of that after a 2-day dry period with fans, and now going back with new material over the waterproofing. So hopefully that holds up a little better. Water got all through here, so went ahead and tore out bathroom vanities and everything. Taking out the shower surround this morning. And that tub, obviously, that's been out of style for 30 years. But anyway, these rooms, you can tell we cut everything out 2 feet high all the way around. That's about 6 inches to a foot higher than any water issues. You can see this room is what the concrete actually looks like. And this room, for some reason, it went higher. So we ended up cutting it, I believe, right around 32 inches, 36 inches high, all around this room. But this was all soaked up the wall. But you can tell now this is after mold guard, bleaching, and everything else. But looking pretty good. So we're putting the dry lock waterproofer on 2 feet high and then out onto the floor as well before the carpet, and then put this stuff back on. Because the way this is built, they actually originally poured pieces of wood into the concrete walls to put your furring strips on to then install everything. I've literally never seen one like this. So if you have, let me know. This inside wall here has got to come out as well. We have been so busy with these issues. There's my little Sis Rock radio. Keep us some tunes going around here. But that's the kind of damage this caused all through the top floor. Now I'll go ahead and show you the basement here. Some of this, renter damage, holes in the wall and stuff like this here. This is the basement, and this had carpet in this whole thing. So I'm sorry about the echo. It's insane down here. But this is all water damage from the amount of water that got through here. This was a completely new paint job, but with water sitting on the floor for several days, it's caused the paint to peel everywhere. But we did get most of this stuff cleared out rapidly. But all these rooms are kind of the same way, like into here. If my focus will work, you can see it. It just caused paint issues pretty much everywhere. There was a wall heater there the tenant took out, but this house is central heat and air. So fortunately, once we got the furnace going, that kind of helped a lot also. And we put you can hear that probably, but we put a dehumidifier in here with a pump running down the laundry drain to go ahead and get all the humidity out we can. And a while ago, it was actually down to reading 48%, so that's very good. But this has just been completely stripped out. This had cabinets all in here for the laundry room, all that kind of stuff. We've just removed 100% of that in order to get this back dried out completely to the bones of the house. But as you can see, all of these walls like this, these are solid concrete poured walls. Walls, floor, ceiling, the entire, well, my focus messing with me. But yeah, the entire rooms are solid concrete, all this. So there's no need to tear out, sheetrock or anything here because there's literally no sheetrock here. But upstairs is where, sheetrock begins, and that's why we've had to do all of that. But anyway, I thought you guys might be curious to see what we've been up to here and what we're trying to get put back together. Been a little too busy this week to even get into the shop for some videos, but I did pick up some the new Sustainer organizers to get in my truck. Yeah, there's a new front door. Even the doors got wet here, so anyhow, we're getting it done. Thank y'all for checking in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, give me some comments down there on what you guys think of this kind of a project. Have you seen a solid concrete house before? I know I never had, so hopefully this was a little bit interesting for you. Something we don't really see every day. See y'all on the next one.